Welcome back, everyone, to Halloween Haunts 365. I'm Jared.
And I'm Terry.
And we're heading to our Christmas event today.
Yes, we are.
But, put on by the Markovs team, so we're going to go support the haunt during our Christmas obligation.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. It'll be fine. Hopefully there's some hot chocolate, fire, and cheeseburgers, but I know I'm asking for a lot. Alright, so today we are doing our 2024 season wrap-up. Had a great season.
We did.
Had a lot of fun. We won't get into goals and everything until our New Year's show, because, you know, we like to make our New Year's resolutions.
Right.
So, man, what a year. We're not done. 2024 is not done. So this is basically just the 2024 in-season wrap-up of the 29 haunts we hit and the 41 we did as a group.
Yeah, in what, 8 weeks?
Yeah. Christmas haunts. It looks like we are hitting Devil's Last Laugh on the 7th, Hera's Nightmare on the 14th, and Laurel's House of Horror the 21st.
Nice.
Yeah. I know the Haunt Informer's joining us for Laurel's, so we'll see.
That'll be fun.
Maybe we'll squeeze another one here and there. And Rick Paulton's heading out to Bloodview Prison for a Christmas show for us.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
The next 4 weeks might be just haunt reviews on Monday. Which is fine, because I've not been able to line up any interviews with my schedule and her schedule and everyone else's schedule. So that's fine. So we'll do 4 haunt reviews in our New Year's show.
Yeah.
Kick off 2025. All right, before we get into this, also, if you guys are in a band, know a band, like a band, let me know. If they want to be premiered on a semi-productive podcast, hit us up on Instagram or email us at HalloweenHaunts365@gmail.com.
Yeah, hopefully somebody will come up with something.
Yeah, I found 170 real copyright-free songs, and not a lot of vocals. I like vocals. It gets you moving when you're in the car.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go over the 29 we did. I have these all in order. I completely forgot.
Would you have to go back to the calendar?
Calendar, YouTube page. I had to keep going back. It just couldn't breathe. All right, so first up, we went to Laurel's House of Horror. Yes. And I remember this being a Friday the 13th special.
Yes, because Field of Screams wasn't open yet.
Yeah, the media nights, usually their kickoff to the season, but Field of Screams decided, we'll do it a week later. So we headed up to Laurel's.
It's the way the calendar worked out.
I know. So Laurel's was our first this year, and I'm not mad about it. Got a high review. It was a horror icon night, and it was filled full of horror icons.
Yes,
and
it was.
Someone commented on either face, because I've been doing the reels again, and it was Baby Firefly from House of a Thousand Corpses, or Devil's Rejects, whatever one you want to go with. And someone was like, "Oh, she's too much like Baby Firefly." I'm like, that's the point.
Right.
Hello? Can't please everyone.
Her laugh was right on point, too.
Yeah, crazy good laugh. It's in our reel section on the YouTube channel, because I do the reels for YouTube. But I figured, why not just put it everywhere? Yeah. You don't have to do all the fucking hashtags.
I don't do shit.
Look, I'm dressed in my haunt gear for tonight. This is what I'm wearing.
I have Christmas underneath my hoodie.
Posers, yo. Posers. All right, so Laurel's House of Horror, man, what a good time. Epic haunt all the way throughout. Really looking forward to their Christmas show. We've never been there for Christmas.
No, we haven't.
We did get a sneak peek at the Beetlejuice room, which is now fully operational. Shout out to friends of ours, Tim and Katie. They got to do it. They failed, though, so we got to win.
Okay.
We got to win. Mandy, we got to win. All right. After Laurel's House of Horror, we headed to Field of Screams. What a long day.
That was a long day.
It was. We got there probably right when the parking lot opened, about 5, I think.
Yeah. And we didn't stay.
No, we didn't stay over that night. We saved it for the Canada trip. Canada. But yeah, Field, wow, this again. Awesome upgrades all around the place. Hayride's got a whole new scene. It's crazy what they change in a year. Plus that Midway. That Midway just keeps it moving. And now the whole new chainsaw bar.
I know.
That was beautiful.
Yes. The
So,
drinks were yummy.
yeah, she tested the drinks. Shocker. Damn lush. I don't drink, guys. It's just, something I don't do anymore. It's not fun for me anymore. It's what it is. But yeah, Feel the Screams, 4 attractions, whole chainsaw bar, complete Midway, escape rooms. Such a great time.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. Then the following weekend, we hit Field of Terror. 2 attractions are really cool.
Yes.
I really love Carnival and Timmery Manor.
Yes.
Good times. The other two, they're working on. And you can tell they're working on it.
Yes. They
But
are.
the Hayride did add a pretty cool fire show.
Oh, that was so cool.
Oh, you completely forgot, Tori.
No.
No.
I remember that.
So, I see them growing. Very interesting. The walkthrough's growing, the Hayride's growing, but those 2 attractions, man, they're long, they're good, they're highly detailed. Timmery Manor is one of my favorite attractions in the industry. And then we went back to Hotel Horror. It's been 2 years since we've been back there.
I did the coffin ride.
You did the coffin ride. Huge shout out to Troy. Troy joined us out there with Brian, right? Brian was out there.
Brian was with us.
So we had fun at Hotel Horror. 2 attractions. Big changes too. A lot of decent new stuff in there. And yeah, it was a fun night out.
That was fun.
How was your coffin ride?
I would have never done a coffin ride. I was so against it, but I'm glad Troy made me do it. Not talked me into it, but made me do it. And now I'm like, I'll do it again.
Yeah. And then after Hotel Horror, we headed to Brighton Asylum.
That was fun. We
What a
got
night.
special treatment. They made us dinner and we had dessert. Frankie and his uncle and his mama.
It's just amazing that they take that Midway down every year.
I know.
Like, it's turning into a huge Midway.
And he's growing.
Yeah, if he can pull off the plans he's got, I'm excited to see it next year. Because there's everything in there.
Yes.
And it's all dressed. Like, it's not like, here's a wood desk, here's our bar. You know what I mean? It's all got a theme, it's all dressed, it's really cool. And the 3 haunts are out of this world.
The museum is beautiful.
So we were up there for a long time this year.
We were. That's because we had dinner and
Yeah, we had dinner and drinks and a party. But yeah, we're getting to those reels soon. You did some good reels this year. Kind of missed the boat on some of these haunts, but we'll talk about that later during our resolutions act. That'll be a later show. All right, so after that, we hopped on Terror Tours. Shout out to Troy at Terror Tours.
yes.
What a team. We're already going over 2025.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I know.
We're heading to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we'll start making commercials soon. I've time local coming up, so I'm really trying to push out interviews, trying to get a lot of the computer work done, and see what we can do. But our first stop was Fright Factory. Some new changes. One of the most memorable scenes this year was an actor. An actor covered in baby oil wearing just a
Oh my
towel
God.
comes after you and starts screaming, "Diddy party!"
That was hysterical.
It was perfect. I love when they bring, like, meta into haunts of what's going on in the world. Except for COVID, that shit was annoying.
Yeah, that was.
So Fright Factory, we went in. I can't see it because Freddy's blocking it, but I added to right there. Added to our collection of shit we grabbed from haunts.
Then after that,
Then same night we headed over to Penhurst.
Penhurst.
And you want to talk about a transformation.
Holy cow.
That's the first time we were through the catacombs because they opened it a year or 2 ago. We haven't been there about 2 or 3 years. Oh my
When
God.
they first opened it, it was just for VIP.
It still is.
Oh, it is? I thought
No, but we're
it
VIP.
was. Yeah, we were VIP. Their merch store.
Oh my God. We didn't get to see it done, but we're going to see it done for Valentine's Day. It's just as epic as the haunt.
And then the cute little walkthrough at the end with the animatronics and the
Cute little. It's a
pumpkins.
nice, like, it's like a 7-minute walkthrough of crazy pumpkins everywhere.
That was fun.
It was. That's when you can record. That's when you get your Insta status going. So it's really pretty. So yeah, and then we had the food was kind of suspect though. I remember Penhurst's food being a little suspect.
Well, I think it was because it was their
Opening night,
opening night.
and it was raining.
Yeah.
Happens. Poor Troy.
It's the only rain we got.
The entire season was on Troy. All right.
Damn it, Troy.
The next day, we went up to the ever surprising Devil's Last Laugh. I can't believe how much he changed in a season.
It's beautiful.
From the sideshow. The sideshow was 200% bigger.
Yes.
Easily. And then
The photo ops.
massive changes inside the asylum.
Yeah.
I did print that picture of him on the wall that he sent us for the wall
you
of
did.
fame. Yeah, it's good. It's on its way. Then after that, we went over to Waldorf. Man, when I tell you the Waldorf Estate of Fear, I got a picture of you in the bracelet down there
you?
too. We talked about last week what we did instead for the terror tours, but you guys might want to watch that. So basically, kind of got rained out at Waldorf.
Yeah, they had to close 2 attractions.
Yeah, so Angie put us in an escape room. Very tough escape room, but we got out. Yeah, we can do those
We
hours. We can do those
It's
hours.
the 5-minute ones.
Yeah, I'm
we
not doing
can't.
5-minute ones anymore. There's no point. We want to just throw up the white flag. We failed every single 5-minute escape room we've ever been in. But the magic inside the Waldorf.
Oh,
I still remember the dancing scene. It's
me
still
too.
still really fresh in my head.
Me too.
Then we wow, I just went dead blank. All right, yeah. Angie let us down in the basement, where if you guys are fans of Hell House LLC, it's where a lot of the movie was shot, and it was really cool to get down there. If you go back to our video, you can see a little quick walkthrough of it. All right, so after Waldorf, we went to the Bates Motel. And after the Bates Motel, we went to Reapers.
Which I did not
Reaper's
attend.
Revenge. You did not attend. That was a long day.
You took Bruce.
We took Bruce. We headed up about I think we left here at 11. I got home at 2.
2. I was already sleeping.
The fog on 476 that night is something I'll never forget. It was so creepy. But crazy adjustments to Reaper's Revenge. Added 2 new scenes on the hayride. Some changes to the carnival. Some changes to...
Did they change anything in Delirium?
It's hard. I think so. I think
Okay.
my favorite scene was new because I don't remember saying it. And however, I can't divulge it on here because it's such a great scare. But yeah, always a 5-star and 5 blood splat night at Reaper's Revenge.
Brian went too, right? To Reapers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because he did the interview for me. I kind of sprung it on him. Kind of do that.
Yeah.
So he sat down with Todd and had a nice conversation with Todd. All right, so
Then we went
a new haunt.
Yes.
Brand new this season, Hera's Nightmare. I still have
God.
the image of looking down 1692 Salem. Ingrained in my head.
That whole attraction was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I think Terry got a little excited in there.
I felt like I was in Salem.
Yeah, what he did for the first year is simply, it's astonishing. And we're not the only ones. You can look through the reviews. Everyone fell in love with Harris instantly.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
He's another one that
Doesn't stop.
doesn't stop, and if he wants to grow, and if he has the capability of doing what he says he wants to do, it's going to be amazing.
Yep, without a doubt. I can't wait to see him grow and see what he does with this. These attractions, like you see 3 attractions in a mall. You're like, all right, they're 2-minute walkthroughs. No,
No.
no,
And they're separate.
they are separate. You leave and enter. So that's important to me. Like, I don't
Yes.
consider it an attraction unless there's a pause. And there can be a pause in the conga line as long as the theming changes and the
Right.
signage changes. Then that's a sec yes. But we've been in one, and 13th floor is super guilty of this. They'll charge 3 attractions. You never know when the attraction changes.
Yeah.
There's no sign. There's no break. There's no nothing. It's not an attraction. All right, so after Harris, we headed to and spent pretty much all night there, Valley of Fear.
Wow.
I
The
was I was told
changes.
I was not allowed to visit another haunt that night, so I said okay. So Valley of Fear, what
Well, first we had an escort all night.
we did have an escort all night. Huge shout out to Beetlejuice for putting up with us and our group all night. Um, the I've always loved Valley of Fear. There's no doubt you can go back and watch the videos, but this year, if you can't tell by our words and how high they were ranked in all the categories, Valley of Fear put us on our ass. From the changes, massive changes to the hayride, to a basically completely new Miles Manor,
Right.
and then the changes to Shipwreck Cove. Like, this was astonishing, hands down. Probably one of my favorite stops of the season. I'll get into my top 5 stops. You can do top 5 stops this year.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then after that, we went to Sleepy Hollow Haunted Acres. John has covered it for us before, so we've never been. So this was technically a new one for us. It had its good and its bad. You could go to our review of that. We went full detail of the bad, but that house,
It was beautiful.
House of the Hollow, is very different.
It was. There was a couple parts, and I'm like, how did they do that?
Yep, they used the magic. They used that haunted mansion
I'm like,
magic,
wait a minute.
but then you pretty much cracked your hip on the hayride.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I was a little bruised.
it is what it is. We got there. It'll probably be a couple years before we get back there. Then another one you missed. We
Yes.
headed to Scream Mountain.
And I so wanted to do that one.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go back next year.
Huge shout out to the team at Scream Mountain. Thank you guys so much. It was really cool going on the bonfire night, and they weren't fucking around. That was a 40-foot tall bonfire.
Wow.
It was a giant guitar that they set fire to. And it's so different because you hop on a ski lift and it takes you to the top of the mountain, and then you start on the trail.
The audio was funny. I had people texting me, sending me messages,
So I recorded me and Brian on the ski lift.
both afraid of heights.
Both definitely afraid of heights. I think I threatened Kyle's life a few times in that audio. Scream Mountain, the biggest word that comes to mind for me is intensity. Because they don't mess around. The walkthrough, I'd like to see it go a little longer, like I said in the video, but in your face. And then the hayride. I've never seen a hayride like this because they cut out. There's no, oh, we're going to go through the corn for a while. No, we're doing 30 to the next stop, and then we're going to put on a show.
Right.
Fast paced action that whole time. So the next one, I can't say a lot about because I wasn't there. So I'll have you take this one on. Where'd you go all by yourself?
I went to Hell's Gate in Chicago. I had to go away for work. So I figured I had some downtime. Might as well do a haunt. The trail, it was nice. It had a couple scares, but the house, oh my gosh, it was so intense and so beautifully done. It was different. They had things that I've never seen anywhere. I was glad I did it.
All right. Next, we went over to Lehigh Valley.
Yes.
Had a good time. Like there's a basically Psycho Trails, pretty much all new.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hayride, it's more of a fun hayride than scary, and that's fine. And my favorite there is Condemned, hands down. Condemned, I would put up against any house in the industry. It's fun.
Mm.
No,
You were in a hellscape.
well, I'm not saying
Right.
like the premier
I
top
know.
award winning, but okay, I'll
Oh,
put it up
it's
against a
it.
house in the area.
Yeah. Okay.
And then a couple changes to the hayride. Not really any. Slight changes to bio purge.
Yes, I would say.
Yeah, the outside's a little better. Just demolish that.
Tell us how you really feel.
I'm over the virus theme. You know what I
Right.
mean? I really am, and it's a beautiful haunt. It's just I think they could use it for other things. After that, we headed to the Conover Killings.
And Shelly came with us.
Shelly did come with us to both of these next ones. So the Conover Killings, very independent haunt. He runs it through a Christmas tree farm, and it was much longer this year.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so he had all new sets, different masks.
Jonathan's all over that place.
I don't know how that man must sleep like a rock when he gets home. So from the Conover Killings, we headed to Bloodshed Farms drive-through.
Yep.
Good time. Got the car completely demolished.
You forgot Curly's on there too.
Holy shit, I did.
You did. You forgot Curly's.
Well, we went after 301.
Yeah, we went after 301. So we went to Bloodshed.
Bloodshed.
Shelly came with us
Shelly came with us through
to
that.
that one.
Man,
That was her first time going through there.
yep. And they were getting in the car with her.
That was hysterical the first time.
She's
they
like, "Oh, I
did.
guess you're just coming in." Okay.
Okay, we're doing that. That was great.
uh,
Of course, I was driving and scared the driver.
yeah, you did jump a few times in there.
I did.
But the sets are really coming together. They added so much stuff, and it's a fun drive-through, and it's easily a half-hour drive-through.
We did the blood package.
Oh yeah, we always do a blood package.
Yeah.
They cover you. I got covered in blood. The seatbelt got covered in blood.
I realized I still have blood inside the mirror edge. I went to look over and I'm like, what is that?
Yeah. Oh, Bloodshed Farms. And when you're done Bloodshed Farms, there's hatchet throwing.
Yes.
So make sure you book
And they
both
have
of
a
them together.
bookstore,
And there is a bookstore and a
games.
games, all kinds of stuff. Then there's a merch store for Bloodsheds inside the game store.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff to do there. Bloodshed Farms is easily a night out now because you get through the drive-through, go axe throwing.
Yep.
All right. The talk of the town.
We're still talking about this.
Well, that's why they broke our record. Like, they won 4 awards from us this year.
Yeah.
That's never happened.
Mm-mm.
But we fought and argued and talked and went over Markov's Haunted Forest. A huge thank you to everyone there for an amazing night. That's the longest we've ever been at a haunt.
Yeah.
And it was by choice. It wasn't lines, people.
No, because we were done at 9:30.
Yeah, we were done in 2 hours. We ate before we went in. We went through both attractions.
We ate after.
We ate after. Then we ate after that. Then we ate after that. And then we ate after that.
I think you hit every stand except for the Mexican.
Yeah, I didn't have the tacos. But yeah, we ate like kings, had an amazing night, and just really people watched.
I had my fortune told.
You had your fortune done. Yolanda had her fortune told.
Yep.
It was pretty cool.
It was.
It was easily our best night out. And we were able to share it with, friends of ours.
Yeah. Which made it extra special.
Yeah, it was. It was really, really cool. But after we were done Markov's, we headed to Niagara Falls,
Canada.
Canada. They have 4 haunts over there
They're open year round.
year round. They open at 11, which was nice because we get all of them done. The first one we did was the haunted house. It's probably the worst one there.
Right.
It was very generic, very, very bad props. You know what I mean? Like very generic, dark ride, whatever.
It was more entertaining.
Then we did Dracula's Castle, which was really cool. They had some really cool sets in there. And that you got to remember, guys, these are tourist trap haunts.
Right.
So there's not. This one had some production though. It was pretty, like walking through that ship.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool. I still
Definitely.
remember the ship's still fresh in here. Then we did House of Frankenstein.
Yep.
Really cool scenes. It kind of told the story of Frankenstein. You kind of go through Frankenstein Castle from the sewers to the top of the building to the dungeons. It was well done. And I love the 1980s skull carpet. It felt like
Oh my
that old
gosh.
arcade carpeting.
Yeah.
That's what it had, but it was either skulls and bats and spider webs. So cool. I want to do my whole house in it. And then Nightmare's Fear Factory, which was scary, but it's a whole blackout.
Yeah.
So
I think that's the most I was freaked out. Besides Pitch Black.
yeah, I think this is my second favorite blackout behind Pitch Black.
Yeah, I
Because
was up your ass.
you
Not
were.
gonna
I
lie.
couldn't even move, man.
I was up your ass.
And then we hit 2 pro haunts out in Niagara and Buffalo.
Buffalo.
So we first hit Fright World. If the haunts were a little longer, this would be an all-day 5-star attraction.
It was beautiful.
It was. The midway is blue lit. You can see it in our video. I did a whole midway. It's gorgeous in there. We spent a lot of time hanging out in there.
There was a lot to see, a lot to do.
Because you're done the haunts a little quick.
Yes.
If you could squeeze like 5 more minutes out of each haunt, it's easily 5 bud splats.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was really well done. It was cool to see how Upper West New York does it.
It was different.
And then we went to Seven Gates, which was similar,
Yes.
but they had escape rooms that we failed miserably at.
They were 5-minute ones. I
They had
think
a
we
really
did
cool,
4.
they both had really cool gift shops that had, well, Fright World had more Fright World merch and then horror, but Seven Gates had more horror than Seven Gates stuff. But
Correct.
we were able to find a sticker, so I was happy. It's up there. I think it's that one right there. But both were awesome. Both were a good night. And the cool thing is, we spread it out because we were on vacation. You could have done both in the same night.
Mm-hmm.
They're about 40 minutes away. And if you do the VIP, you can. It was really cool.
It was cool.
And now, we got to give a huge, crazy shout out to 301 Devil's Playground.
Wow.
The season they had, the awards that came through from us, from Electric Shock to the Scare Factor.
Yeah.
Devil's Playground was one of the highest scored haunts by the Scare Factor. That's impressive. They covered over 200 haunts.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It is. So for them to be in the top, I think it was top 5 too, scariest haunts.
Their new attraction is still fresh in my brain. That one scene, I was so freaked out.
Yeah, the House of Hell really did it for me this year. I don't know, I don't even think it changed that much in there, but it just hit me differently this year.
Yeah. A huge shout out to them.
Yeah, it is a gorgeous haunt that nobody knows about, and you need to know about it.
Exactly.
Because
it's off the beaten path.
it is. And it has direct competition with other ones that are cool haunts, but they don't do what 301 does.
No.
So if you guys should listen to this and start building your ideas for next year.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So after Devil's Playground, literally that night,
We went to our first home haunt.
we well, not our
Well,
first
I mean, for this
for the
season.
for in a while,
Yeah, in a long
because I
time.
don't think we've done a home haunt since 2016. Yep, that's when we did Nightmare on Second Street.
Um, I don't remember when. After that, we went to that one in Blackwood, Frank
Yeah, Psycho Trail.
Psycho Trail.
Yeah. So that was all back in 2016. So we haven't been to home haunt in a minute.
Yeah.
We went to Curly's Haunt. It's in Delaware. It was directly in our path on the way home from 301. So I said, we're doing it. I think it was $10.
I think so.
It, when you figure home
Yeah.
haunt, you're like, all right, this is going to be like a 2 minute thing, whatever, trash bags. No,
No.
no.
I jumped. I ran.
I screamed.
I screamed.
Uh-huh.
I jumped back and you had to catch me.
Yep. We played with Fobbles.
Yes. That bar
scene
scene
is
is
still
still
stuck.
here.
Yeah. Curly's Haunts really surprised me. It really did. I think we timed it at 8 minutes,
Yeah, it was
which is
close to
insane
9.
for a home haunt.
Right.
Insane. Yeah.
I would definitely go back next
we're
year.
definitely going back because we're not going to miss
Because
301.
right, they're so close to each other.
Yeah. 301 has hit my level of we're not missing,
And
along with Reapers, Brighton, and Field of Screams. And then we wrapped up our season. There was good and bad.
it was the end of the season.
It was
I don't
I think it
know.
was a Thursday night or something we went, right? Or was it a Saturday? I don't remember what night we went.
I think it was a Saturday.
It was after Haunts. It was after Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we went to Night of
It
Terror.
was in November.
Hayride's still really fun.
Yes.
Dark Dreams is still amazing.
Yes.
The playground, still really cool. But the harvest, we were rushed through with like 47 people.
Right. So we couldn't really enjoy
None
it.
of the scares happened. All the actors were just kind of standing out in the middle of nowhere. It just made no sense. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why that happened, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's the 29 haunts we hit.
It's crazy.
Next year, I don't want to do next year yet because we're going to do our New Year's show.
We're going to do that later.
All right. So your top 3 of this list that stick out, they don't have to be your favorite, the ones you remember the most. Go for it.
Mark-offs,
Mark-offs,
Valley of Fear,
Valley of Fear.
and 301 Devil's Playground.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's probably
And then
I
they're
can't
so
do
hard
3.
because,
I can't do 3. I got to do 5.
right, and you got Laurel's on there.
There's just so many. We had a
And
blast
Harris.
this season. Oh my god, Harris. I can't wait to get back there. Well, did we do our Christmas idea? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Our schedule.
Our idea.
Or
we don't have nothing written down yet.
That is true.
Yeah, so that was 2024 haunt season. We have probably 4 more reviews to finish off 2024 with.
Yeah.
So that would bring us to 49 total for 2024 as a team. Because I know Rick's hit 1, we're doing 3, and I don't know what the hell John's doing. So that we might actually hit 50 for 2024. That includes the beginning off-season haunts like Valentine's Day, St. Patty's Day, and we got all that coming back.
You weren't around.
You covered it though.
I did.
I was in the wheelchair. But yeah, then we got conventions coming up. We would definitely be at East Coast both days. No doubt we're not missing that. And then 50-50 on Texas Haunters Convention.
Did you decide if we're bringing the awards there?
We're going to do that except for Laurel's. Laurel's I'm going to bring there
When we do the Christmas?
Yeah. I'll bring it with me.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Plus, I don't know who's going to have booths at.
Right.
Because I have... They're printing now, so... And then the frame should be here today.
Okay.
So, yeah, guys. 2024 wrap-up show. had an epic year, and we want to personally thank all of you for watching, hanging out, watching my crazy antics and thoughts and opinions, and me being a jackass the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
What? It's fun. It's fun. Um, I will be taking down the merch shop because
They suck.
they pissed me off. So don't buy anything for a while. Plus, I want to make some new stuff. I need to be home now. The work's killing me. Work's killing me. So if you guys are hiring, let me know because I'm definitely looking for a new local job where I can do a lot of things. Right now, apparently, I'm a plumber. Who knew? But guys, thanks so much for hanging out. We're at the 35-minute mark, so let's get the hell out of here and go to Markov's for Christmas.
But it's.
I'm still wearing this though, because you know
I'm
what?
wearing my hat.
I'm repping.
I'll wear my hat.
I am repping. Be interesting. We'll talk a little bit about it when we do our next, because our next one we are heading. I can't believe that's this Saturday. Devil's Last Laugh. It's the 7th.
Holy crap! Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. It's flying by. Before we know it, we'll be at Trans World. Before we know it, I'll be updating scoring videos. Get ready for on season.
I gotta get my ass in gear and start making cookies.
Yeah. It's the 1 year I get chocolate chip cookies. It's fucking Christmas time.
Well, I did a lot of the Christmas shopping last night.
Yeah, I just got to Amazon some shit for the boys. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna get them.
I did Black Friday.
I know I know they're big gifts, but I'm looking for the little stupid shit.
Right.
But I like useful little stupid shit. You know what I mean? So if you guys have ideas on that, let me know what to get my boys.
Oh my god.
But guys, we're out of here.
Stupid.
Huh? They have great ideas. They have great ideas. I love our fans. Our fans are always come through in the clutch. Unlike the horror shed.
You can delete that.
Thanks. We need to do that on there. Okay. All right, guys. This has been Halloween Haunts 365, where every day is haunt season. We'll see you guys Monday.
Bye.
Bye.